Cleveland Marathon.
Well, we're in one of Cleveland's famous arcades, and with us is the Cleveland Marathon Elite Athlete Coordinator, and you've been doing it for a long time, John Tope, right?
Oh, yeah, I've been here quite a few years. I don't even want to think how many.
Well, we don't know how to count.
That's right.
Well, who do we have this year?
We have a good mixture of people. We've got in the marathon for the men, we've got the defending champion Philip Lagat is back, and Philemon Terrier, who won 2 years ago, is back, and he's real determined that he wants to get that title back. So that'll be exciting on that front. And in the men's 10K, we've got Julius Koski, who won last year, and we also have the second place finisher, and we also have Najim El Quade, who won 2 years ago, I think. He's coming back, and a bunch of new faces, so it's always that's always good. That'll keep them honest when they're out there. And
The Rite Cleveland Marathon is celebrating its 38th running, and there's another anniversary for the amazing program called We Run This City. It's 10 years old, and with us is the lady who's responsible for making it a huge success, Tara Taylor. It's so nice to meet you, and it's so exciting. 10 years.
10 years.
Tell us a little bit about the beginning.
Sure. So we started in 2006 with about 7 schools and 80 students. And we started because we noticed that in schools, physical activity was just not a high priority. Recess was being done away with. PE was being done away with. So we wanted to give kids something to do. We wanted to give them physical activity. So we chose this running program along with Jack's staff, and he was part of our beginning.
Okay, so that makes sense. But what's really kind of fun is during the marathon, the kids run their last mile in, what, 2:10? Is that right?
Sure, they run 1.2 miles at the end of the race, and that's how we started. And the kids wanted more of a challenge, and the teachers wanted more of a challenge. So we added, the very next year, we added the 10K. The next year, we added the half marathon. And in 2011, we had our first student to run the full marathon. And since then, we've had 8 students to run the full marathon.
I think one of the most fun things to do on race day is watch for the kids who've moved up to the 10K and the half and the marathon. They're so proud.
They are proud. They're really excited. When they do the 1.2, they see some of their teammates doing the 10K. So when they come back to school the next year, they're like, I'm going to do the 10K. I want to train for the 10K, and I want to get that. I want to take it to that next level. So yeah, they're really excited.
I want to congratulate and thank the Hyatt Hotel for putting on this wonderful reception. This is probably the 10th year that we've been with them. This Sunday, as I said, the race will be 38 years old. When we started this race, running and road racing was not considered good for you or exciting. But since that time, it's become a main theme for many people. And this race has become a Northeast Ohio tradition. There are many companies and individuals that are involved in this race, and this race is well known, but it's those companies and those individuals that make this race great. And now I'd like to mention just the sponsors at this time. Rite, American Greetings. It's important to make sure for sponsors you get it all out there. Think Media Studios, Mace Brand, American Parkinson's Disease Association, which is the presenting sponsor of our walking divisions. Great Lakes Brewing Company. Tito's Handmade Vodka, gluten-free. Door-to-Door Organics. City of Cleveland Department of Water. Prayers from Maria, the Health and Fitness Expo sponsor. Cleveland Clinic Sports Health. Carboon, Pace Team sponsor and official gel provider. We Run This City. It's celebrating its 10th anniversary. This is incredible. This program will have close to 800 runners competing on Sunday, and some of the individuals who have graduated have run the half marathon and the marathon, and they continue to run today. Highland Software, the Hyatt Regency again, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think you've heard of them, Cleveland Gladiators, Lake Erie Monsters, Nike Apparel, Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Metro Parks, Eaton Park, Ringling Brothers Circus, Q104 Media Partner, Northeast Ohio Parent, and all of our running store partners. Please give them a hand. I'm very happy to say that this is the 13th year that Rite Aid has been the title sponsor. They've been a great partner for the race, they've been a great partner for the city of Cleveland, and the truth is that without Rite Aid support, we couldn't put this race on. So I'd like to call up Emily DeCapit, Pharmacy District Manager for Metro Cleveland, and I'm going to ask her to say a few words. Hi, Emily.
Thank you so much, Jack. I'm so thrilled to be here with you all this evening. Rite Aid has been the proud title sponsor since 2003, and we've seen so many positive updates and new things in Cleveland in our 13 years. Great things are happening in Cleveland, and this race is certainly one of them. We're pleased to bring health and fitness to the great city of Cleveland through this wonderful event and under the Rite Aid name. As we say, with us it's personal, and this event perfectly represents our motto. The race received 4 different recognitions over the last 18 months, from national lists of best marathons and races to travel for. And we're so glad that the running community is recognizing what a great event that this is. We definitely think that it's one of the best. Since we joined the event, participation in the race has grown by more than 300%. We are so proud to support the thousands of participants headed out on the streets this weekend. Thanks to Jack and Ralph's staff and all of their colleagues for the hard work on the ground to keep the event growing. We have a great team in place here. We're proud to celebrate the 38th anniversary of this fantastic event. It is one of the 50 oldest marathons in the country, and we think one of the true world-class road races in existence today. I can't wait to see all of the runners and walkers on the street on Saturday and Sunday morning. We're so proud to help provide the avenue for so many people to complete such an amazing accomplishment and improve their health. I hope you'll all stop by the Rite Aid booth at the Expo tomorrow to see all of the health and fitness products we have for the running community to enjoy. Rite Aid would like to thank the community, the City of Cleveland, the City of Lakewood, City of Rocky River, and all of the volunteers who are vital to the success of the Rite Aid Cleveland Marathon. Thank you to everyone here this evening for your support of this fantastic event, and we can't wait to be part of the Cleveland experience Sunday morning. Thank you.
13 years ago, I was looking for a title sponsor. And I had a friend that I'd worked with for many years who was working for Rite Aid. He was COO. And so I called him, and we were talking on the phone, and I told him what we needed, and he told me what he could give. And he said, but just let me think about it for a couple of days, and I'll get back to you. So I was walking through the airport at Hopkins to catch a flight, and he called me, and he said, I'm in. He said, and you don't have to send me any of your outrageous lawyer letters. I'm in, we're good to go. That's Jim Mastry, and he's here for the first time in 13 years. Pretty good. So that day, 13 years ago, at Hopkins Airport, he was in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. To this day, we don't have a signed agreement, and they've been here every year for us. So you don't always have to listen to your lawyers about getting papers signed, I guess. It's also a privilege tonight for me to acknowledge the people who really work on this race. I'm merely a face, and behind me I have a great army of people who do everything that's necessary to make this race successful. I'm proud and honored to go to work with these people every day. They do everything they can to make this race great, and they'll do everything they can to make it bigger and better. I usually read their names, and I decided to stop doing that because it sounds like a memorial. I stand up here and recite all these names. So tonight, and they don't get the recognition they deserve because they get, what, a second and a half of recognition. So tonight, here they are. These are the people that make this race great. These are the people that make this race sane. These are the people that make me sane. And without them, we wouldn't have this race. So I want you all, first of all, to give them an applause, and please stop by and recognize them. Some of them are here. Some of them are here, and some of them are not. They're on their way because they're still working at the expo. That's the kind of staff we have. That's why this race is successful. Finally, I'd like to thank Mayor Frank Jackson, the City of Cleveland, Mayor Michael Summers of Lakewood, Mayor Pamela Boyce of Rocky River, and the police departments in Cleveland, Lakewood, and Rocky River. I would also like to announce our new partnership with Vision Management. We're going to organize and produce a half marathon in the fall of 2016 in the City of Cleveland. It's going to be called the Cleveland Classic Half. Vision Management is headquarters in Indianapolis and is the owner and organizer of over 20 road races throughout the United States. Together, we're looking forward to putting on another great race in the City of Cleveland. Again, thank you for coming. I will see you next year for the 39th on May 15th. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you.